We can place it like on target at least. Which is better than just like blasting it over.
You just need to work out your legs and eat more.
Yeah. I don't care about improving my soccer game at this point.
We ready? We ready, boys?
How close do I speak to the mic?
Well, let's see. I've been recording you. Yo, what's good? You're listening to the JoeMiller Show. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a happy, happy day for JoeMiller. Why? Because I have friends. We have friends. Yes, we do indeed.
Let's go.
What up? It's your boy Ian.
It's Ian and Ryan here today. Some longtime buddies, as they say.
Go way back to Simpson.
Way back, all the way to elementary school. We have been going to school together. Where are you guys at? What do you do? Where's your mind at? Ryan, what do you...
I don't know, man. I'm just focused for this. In the zone right now. We just played some soccer earlier today. They got me nice and relaxed. I don't know. I'm not really in shape, so it was kind of rough, but it was good to get out there, kick the ball around a little bit. Joe was putting in work on defense.
I was
locking down Grant.
Well, yeah, it's Grant, but
we were kind of just trying to let one guy not score the entire game. So, we obviously lost by quite a few goals, but it was okay.
Yeah, well, we beat y'all both halves, right?
Yeah, you guys did beat us both halves. It's all right though. We didn't let the guys score. I think except one time. Did he score?
No way he scored.
No, he didn't even score. Okay, so mission accomplished. I don't even care that we lost. Ian, where's your head at?
Yeah, I'm pretty good right now. My body's pretty relaxed. I took a nice hot shower after that soccer victory, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Your body is relaxed?
Yeah, dude.
What does that even mean?
Dude, I'm like so comfortable right now. Like.
I don't think the listeners need to know that your body is relaxed. But okay. Well, you boys go to school, don't you?
Yes, sir. University of Notre Dame, going to the playoffs. Going to take down Clemson.
Oh.
Beat Bama. Easy money.
I don't think Notre Dame or Oklahoma should be in the playoffs. I think UGA deserved a chance, but...
UGA? Who even is...
Well,
that's not even a school. Where is that?
It's in Athens, Georgia, which is also home of the Subway on Lumpkin Street, where I work. So if you ever come down to Subway at Lumpkin Street at 5 Points, I'll get you a free sandwich.
Free sandwich?
Free sandwich. Guaranteed, if my manager's not working there.
Even if I go there, will you sauce me up with some free bacon?
Yeah, I'll sauce you. Yeah.
Yeah, is the bacon sort of the most...
Yeah, bacon's like so overrated. It's like for like a foot long, it's like $3 and.
But
so,
it's definitely the most desired topping.
It's probably the best item.
Yeah, like what are the things that you can get that cost extra? There's bacon, and then there's guac, and then what else?
Yeah, well you can like basically like get like deluxe, which is like 50% more meat, and then
50% more meat.
Yeah, that's like $1.50 extra. You can like if you want extra cheese, that's extra.
I'm hearing a lot of extra. Extra's good though.
Yeah,
extra's good.
Yeah, so I feel like our prices are pretty fair most of the time. Some subs might be a little bit more expensive.
Would you ever do a Subway advertisement? I think you'd be a good candidate.
Yeah, we have our own Subway Instagram,
really?
Yeah.
Your branch has your own Instagram.
Yeah,
you ever been on there?
Yeah, it's pretty weird actually.
What's the handle?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll look it up. I'll show you guys.
Yeah, what's the weirdest customer you've ever had at a Subway? Because I swear to God, I was at a Subway a couple weeks ago. This man didn't know how to order a sub. Like, he'd never been into a Subway before.
Really?
It was a surreal experience. Like, you could tell because this dude, like, didn't know whether to say he wanted, like, a 6-inch or a foot long. Didn't know to say what meat he wanted on it.
Like, I don't
didn't know
like,
cheese.
How you doing?
Wow.
You ever had anybody like that for you?
Well, I mean, of course, like, people, like, I don't get, like, how you don't know how to start off an order. You just say like, do you want a foot long or a 6-inch or like a salad? And it's like not that hard, but like, yeah, I've had like people come in like really high and drunk before, and just like, and like their friend is like, just like, oh, what do you want, man? And it's just like taking like 10 minutes, and it's like, all right, you gotta get out of here. But
Oh
You kick them out?
no, we've never. If it's like really late, we say, yeah, we can't serve you right now, so you gotta go. But
You just say you can't serve them, or
yeah, just basically like, I'm sorry, or it's like 5 minutes till closing. We need to shut down everything. So
a lot of people probably come by because of the bars in Athens.
well, there's actually like a Subway downtown, so more. I mean, that place is probably more poppin' than ours. Like, we're actually not that busy, which is a good thing for me.
There's 2 Subways within like 2 minutes.
There's like a third Subway too.
There's 3.
Dude, there's
What?
a lot of Subways.
No, the one downtown is definitely the move on weekend nights.
Yeah, of course.
Or probably like most nights in general, because people just go straight from the bars there, I would guess.
Is that the spot for the drunkards?
I mean, a lot of people go to Zaxby's. We just opened up a Chick-fil-A downtown, so that place is like really busy.
Gotta
Waffle
love
House. You don't like Chick-fil-A?
No, I said gotta love Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
We have one on our campus too. But don't you have 2 on in Athens?
Oh, well, we got one at the Tate Center,
Right.
which is, yeah, and we got like a Panda Express and like a pizza place too. So, and that's where I usually get my Chick-fil-A from.
Damn, that is wild. Y'all both have Chick-fil-A
Does
on
Notre Dame
campus.
have Chick-fil-A?
No, we were actually about to get a Chick-fil-A because we
No,
opened up like
you
a
were
new
about?
we opened up a new student center this past spring, so like almost a year ago at this point. And the original plans were to have a Chick-fil-A, and then they just dipped, and then I think Chick-fil-A backed
Oh.
out, and then so there isn't a Chick-fil-A now. We get this like not good Asian place plus Modern Market, which is like okay for like sandwiches and stuff, but we almost had Chick-fil-A and everybody is so pissed now,
Is there like a
my-
Chick-fil-A
like beyond
nearby?
pissed. Yeah, well, there is, but you gotta drive like 10 minutes.
Wait, is there a what?
I just said that there's another Chick-fil-A nearby, and it's like 10 minutes away. I mean, that's not even that bad, but yeah. That's
yeah, but you
kinda
gotta
annoying.
actually drive there versus it being in the student center, which would be so convenient. Plus you could spend like dining hall money on that.
That is true. Wow. Chick-fil-A is a culture, though. In the South, if there's no Chick-fil-A, it's actually a really big deal.
Yeah.
Like, because Chick-fil-A, their marketing is so good, and they're so spread out and, like, perfectly placed, to be honest. Like, I don't know. They just kill it.
Would you say like there's like way less Chick-fil-A's like up north?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's 2 in the area, but they're kind of far away. I actually have a couple friends that like hadn't had Chick-fil-A up until recently. One of my friends, like, I think a couple weeks ago was the first time he had Chick-fil-A, and he was texting the group chat, like, what do I get? Never been here before. He got like 20 different answers.
Anything.
So
Just chicken.
No. But if anybody asked you that, what would you tell them? Like, first time ever going to Chick-fil-A.
Chicken sandwich.
You
Or the nuggets.
I told him 12 count nuggets with Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yep.
pretty
Yeah, I guess the nuggets are different because it has a sort of crispiness that you don't get on the sandwich typically.
Yeah.
Like the sandwich you could get and it's really bad, for one. And 2, you might not get those like crispy little bits that fall in the bottom of the box. Oh, those are like the greasiest little sweet. They're like, almost like sugar. It's like a piece of candy at the bottom of that little box. You might not get those if you don't get the 12 count. I've never had the Chick-fil-A sauce though.
You never had Chick-fil-A sauce?
No.
Oh, dude, Chick-fil-A sauce is amazing. It's the best sauce.
I go there all the
Better
time.
than cane sauce or Zaxby's sauce?
I mean, it's kind of similar. Zax sauce is better, but Chick-fil-A sauce is the best sauce that Chick-fil-A has. What do you usually get? Like Polynesian?
I don't get any sauce.
Yeah, me neither.
If you
Maybe ketchup? What?
If you get nugs, you don't get sauce.
No. No, I don't.
Just
What
stick them
is
in the
that?
refrigerator, wait till they're a little bit cold, and then eat them.
Okay, Ian has a specific ritual for going to Chick-fil-A. What is it?
I get 12 count nuggets, large fries, large lemonade. Just immediately when I get home, put the nuggets in the fridge, wait about 30 or so minutes until they're like nice and cold. It tastes so good.
Why?
There's a reason you eat food hot, dude. It straight up tastes better. Like a warm nugget, plus you get a little bit of extra crispiness when it's a little bit warmer.
You're the kind of person who goes to the platter of Chick-fil-A nuggets and it's just been sitting out for just 4 hours at a tennis match or something, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is perfect temperature.
It's the best time to strike.
Below room temperature. Oh my gosh. Well, I love Chick-fil-A, but another thing I love, Atlanta United. Ryan, you're wearing an Atlanta United shirt.
Big time. Yeah, MLS Cup title.
We're all pretty big fans here. No?
It was hype watching that game.
Like, is everybody in Atlanta pretty much big fans? Like, everybody here? Because at school, it's just like me and one other dude are just rooting for Atlanta, and nobody else really gives a shit.
No, I think just about everybody around Atlanta, and even people who don't even live near Atlanta, are pretty big fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was pretty hype watching it. I didn't really see that many people go to the game though.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought we broke like a record, and like it was like.
No, we did. Well, the record was 73,000, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely sold out, whatever the max capacity is.
That's crazy. Is that just because the Falcon Stadium is big, or?
Yeah, because pretty much the way the MLS Cup works, or at least in recent years, is they play at the team with the best record between the two championship game participants. They played at their home stadium. So it's always at like a soccer-specific stadium. And like Atlanta's is by far the biggest capacity in the league. I'm pretty sure the second biggest is like Seattle Sounders, which plays in the Seahawks Stadium, has like maybe 50,000. But other than that, like they're all kind of smaller stadiums, like 30K.
Well, it looked packed when I was watching the game. And I don't know, it was pretty hype. I love how we have that section. What is it called? The 5 Stripes section or something? The Maniacs who are...
Yeah, the supporters section. I don't know what it's officially called.
Gosh, I love that crap. They have like a million flags. That's my favorite thing about soccer, I think. The flags. Like at big games, there's always like kind of neat looking at all the huge flags at like Barca games and stuff. What we need to do, I think the coolest thing in soccer is when they get those panels or whatever and they make drawings in the stands. You know what I'm talking about?
Atlanta actually had one of those for the conference finals against the Red Bulls. It's like they did it the whole stadium. You should look it up. It's like each person had a card to hold up, and like it was all the way around the whole stadium. It was like black, red, and gold, and it said, I think, Vamos Atlanta. It was sick.
I'm gonna pull it up.
It was full stadium.
I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Hold on. Oh, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yo.
Yeah,
you see that? Vamos Atlanta. I'll put the picture into the YouTube video. If you're listening on SoundCloud, though, it's in yellow and black. It says Vamos in black outline, and on the other side of the stadium says Atlanta. That's pretty cool. I love how we specifically get only our people on each side so that we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if there was the other team supporters, like in a lot of Premier League games, it's like an entire corner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they had it that way, it'd be different.
In the MLS, they put the supporters like way in the upper decks. It's funny as
Really?
shit. There was like for the championship game against the Portland Timbers. They were kind of pissed. Portland was, because they felt like they didn't allot enough supporters tickets. Like Atlanta didn't give them enough.
Yeah,
they had 3,000. I think it was like 3,000 people there.
Isn't that kind of a strategy though?
Yeah, but
that's cheap.
Yeah, it's kind of cheap when it's a final.
Sport,
like you want to let the other team's fans come at least a little bit.
That's true.
But
I mean, the whole format's not even fair. Like a best out of one for a final, like on our home turf. I mean
that's why you play the regular season. The better team gets the right to host the final.
That's how every cup works in soccer too, right?
Well, I mean, there's second legs and stuff for.
Oh yeah.
But think about the Champions League final. That's one game, but it's at a neutral site, and this isn't.
Yeah. So in soccer, normally, like in the Champions League, which is the most elite cup or tournament playoffs kind of thing. They play 2 games, one at each person's home field, and I get how the scoring's like.
Well, if you're like tied, but if you like have like more away goals or something, then you go through. Isn't that right?
Yeah, you combine the scoring over the 2 legs. So say Barcelona's playing Man U. Barcelona wins the first leg 3-1, and Man U wins the second leg 1-0. But combined, Barcelona scored 3 goals. Man U only scored 2, so Barcelona would win. But if it's tied, like say, Barca won 3-1, and then Man U won 2-0, it would depend on whoever has scored the most goals at the away team stadium.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so away goals matter a lot.
That's the difference between soccer and football, in my opinion. Like American football is just one game. It's anything can happen. I guess that's like the US MLS Cup in a way.
Well, the MLS Cup is 2 legs up until the championship. Or actually,
Oh,
it is. It is. All right, not exactly. There's 6 teams, or at least how it was for this past year. I think it might be changing in the future. There's 6 teams on each side, the East and the West. And in the first, the top 2 seeds get a bye in both conferences. And then you do a 1-game playoff between 3rd seed and 6th seed and 4th seed and 5th seed. And then those teams advance to play the 1 and 2 seeds that had the byes over 2 legs. And then for the conference finals between the 2 teams that win in the conference semis, that's over 2 legs as well. But then the championship is 1 game.
Yeah, so that's definitely more fair than just like a straight playoff like football.
Yeah, definitely. Football players are bullshit.
Are you guys more football players or soccer fans? Or football fans or soccer fans?
Probably soccer. Or compared to the NFL, at least.
I don't know. Just soccer's such a big sport. I probably know more about NFL, honestly. Just like the standings, at least.
But would you take college football over soccer?
Yeah, college football is my favorite.
Do you think that's just because you're in college?
No, I've always liked college more.
It's just it's like so hype. I don't know. Just nothing
there's
like
something
it.
different about college football compared to the pros.
And the rivalries and...
Yeah, it's just the players
There's like more teams, right?
Yeah, there's way more teams. There's like way different play styles. Like you got teams like Army and Navy out here that run something completely different to what everybody else runs. Plus you got conferences, like it's all regional rivalries and stuff. And like the Big Ten, they play a different style than the Big 12.
What?
Yeah, like the Big
More
Ten.
passing
The
or
Big
running?
10 tends to be more running, more physical football, and lower scoring. And the Big 12 is just like air raid, throw it every single play, put up 50 points.
But the other team's going to score 50 as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in the NFL.
Not exactly, because everybody pretty much runs the same style of offense.
Same league, same like...
Yeah,
okay.
we're in college, there's a lot more variation.
In soccer, you get that variation. I guess it's... I'm not sure if it's less or more impactful, though. Like, the way they run formations and stuff. You can have 2 strikers or 1 striker. And I guess in soccer, it's more fluid, because it's more up to the players and their ability to run a different position and play a different style. So I think that's kind of why the best teams win, because they can adapt their playing style more towards the other team.
Yeah, it's up to how good the manager is. If like he recognizes the other team has got like a different formation, then you gotta change your own formation. So
That's true. Managers play a bigger role in football or soccer than a lot of sports, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought like football coaches and managers don't have like that big of a deal. Like their job isn't that big because like they're not. I mean, they can like coach from the sideline, but like they really can. It's like up to the players to like dictate the movement and everything. But and then they give like a lot of like formation tactics and like where you should pass and go, I guess, during halftime. But
I hope Atlanta United can win next season too.
Maybe.
Yeah, except we're losing Tata.
If they don't lose
and
all their
Almiron.
players.
We're losing Almiron, which is our second best
We're
player.
losing Almiron?
Yeah, he's going to get sold to probably Newcastle.
No.
Like, everybody's known he's going to be sold for a while. It's just, like, a question of who he's going to get sold to.
And, is Jose Martinez?
Jose Martinez is probably going to stay. But we're signing, like, the best...
Joseph Martinez, my name.
We're signing the best player in the Argentinian league, and he's, like, hype.
Who? It's like Tevez or something.
No, Tevez isn't good. It's like fucking Gonzalo Petit Martinez, I think. Yeah, he was like he's number 10 for River Plate, which is like...
Ooh, River Plate? Yeah,
he's
good.
River Plate's number 10, and River Plate won the South American Champions League.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Back to back.
River Plate. You know, Coach Paul's team is San Lorenzo, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're very good.
I think they made it to, like, the semis of the Champions League, which is pretty good.
Do you guys like this sign?
Yeah, I like it.
I have a sign that says The Joe Show. It's got a peace sign. And we're live. And that's what it means when it's on, I guess. I don't know. It takes like 6 AA batteries, though.
Man, that thing's bright.
It's bright? No, it's not. What are you talking about? It's just a
know.
light.
I don't know. That's like
Ian,
killing
how's
my
that bright?
eyes.
It's a light.
Ian, you have the worst vision ever, I swear to God.
Yeah, I just need to change out my contacts. They've been in for like 5 months, and these are like
What?
And these are like dailies.
You've had contacts in your eyes for the same ones for 5 months.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah.
You've not taken that out once.
Nah.
And they still work.
Yeah.
What? You do
How?
not know how unhealthy that is? That is awful for your eyes. No
Yeah.
wonder
Does
they're
that
terrible.
Does that scratch your eyes or something? I don't have to wear contacts, but I would assume that's
What
bad.
happens is after so long, the contact lens will literally like melt into your eye and like fuse with your eyeball.
Yo,
Like
Ian,
it'll fuse with your cornea.
I mean,
Ian,
I've done
get those
before.
out of your eyes.
No, you're gonna have surgery, bud.
I've done that before.
Does it hurt?
No.
It doesn't hurt, and you've had them in 5 months. You have some healthy eyes or something. They're really bad, but they're really healthy or something. Because if I were to do that, if I were to even sleep in contacts, I would wake up and immediately know. And I wouldn't even be able to go to bed in contacts.
You've never gone about wearing contacts?
I have, but it's really difficult. Like, I usually notice because I can't fall asleep. Brian, you don't have these problems.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
I have
perfect
no
vision.
contact
Problems.
problem. I think I actually do have perfect vision.
I have like
What? Like 2020?
Yeah, I
Like,
think
you're
so.
good?
Is 2020 perfect?
I
Or
thought
can you do better
2010
than
was.
that?
I thought there's something called 2010.
Okay. I like how the whole stigma behind vision has transitioned from 2020 to like 2010. It's gonna be like 25. We're gonna have like microscopes in our eyeballs. It's crazy.
I got like -4 or something.
But what does that even?
Negative 4
What does that
prescription.
mean?
That means he probably has about like 20/80 normally, and you have 20/20. So he like these letters normally, no way. This is like if he were to have good vision, it'd be about 20/40. And the letters are about like 2 inches tall. I mean, that's pretty big. Ian would not be able to see that.
Yeah, it'd just be like so blurry. It just if I took one out, like I could not see that probably. But
You should take them out though.
I'll take them out tonight because I didn't bring my glasses.
Yeah, but moving on, we're gonna go through Happy Birthday, Biatch, and see who we got today. Whose birthday is it today?
Ooh,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal, the boy.
I don't know. Where is he from?
He's been in a lot of good movies.
Like what?
Look some
I
up.
feel like he's Australian.
Hold on, we can see. I honestly I recognize him. He kind of looks like me, no? A little bit.
Slight
like
bit.
He kind of looks like my dad or something.
Yeah.
He looks like my dad. He was in The Day After Tomorrow. Oh, The Day After Tomorrow.
Brokeback Mountain, Nightcrawler, yeah.
Brokeback Mountain.
Donnie
Brokeback Mountain.
Modern classic.
Oh my gosh, what is Brokeback? I don't know.
It's like a gay cowboy love story.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Is he gay?
I haven't seen the movie, but I'm assuming he's one of the main characters. But he's
Yeah, it's
he's
him
not
and Heath Ledger.
Yeah, he's not gay in real life. It's him and Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
Heath
this movie was
Ledger,
great.
wow.
Jeez.
You've seen it? I have not.
No,
I haven't seen it. It gets really good reviews, right?
Yeah, it's got really good. And Heath Ledger's a legend.
Oh, okay. So, well, happy birthday to Jake Gyllenhaal. He's 38 years old. I'm surprised, actors can just go forever.
Oh, and
Actors just get, they can be, 500 years old and still making movies.
Dude, have you seen? And I saw the trailer for Donnie Darko. This is like when he was young. That movie or that trailer I saw was like crazy. Like
Dark.
Kinda.
Darko.
Yeah, it's like.
I think that's
dark.
a classic movie too. Like a good one, a good old one.
Maybe I guess Jake Gyllenhaal's more of like a. He's like pretty big. I didn't even know that. We also have Alexis Sanchez, as we were talking about soccer. He was a player who got transferred from my team Arsenal to a bigger team, Man U.
He's not living up to expectations.
Yeah, he's not really been performing as well. It's sort of like the Almiron situation at Atlanta United. I'm not really sure. You never know. He might not have chemistry with the team. He might not be performing as well.
Like all of Man U is just like they're so.
No, that man gets paid. I think it's something ridiculous. Like it's like $500,000 per week to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
He makes like 20 million plus pounds, I think, per year. So
whatever
pounds.
If you're trading currencies like I am, okay, stock trading, pounds are. Oh yes, British pounds are good. Real good.
But what's exchange rate right now for pounds?
Rate, should we look it up?
It's like 5 to 1, 2 to 1, something.
It's probably like 3 to 1.
It's 3 to 1, then I don't know, about 20 mil per year. That's way too much.
It's 1.26. I'm pretty sure it's gone down recently. Yeah, it has been going down. I'm pretty sure that's due to Brexit, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Like Brexit kind of unstabilizes their economy, so their currency.
Yeah,
also,
it's not as valuable, and people don't want to hold pounds because Britain's kind of all over the place.
Britain's kind of a crazy area, a crazy area to be in, like in the world. But happy birthday to Alexis Sanchez. He was like my favorite player on Arsenal, so I cried when he left. Do you guys know any of these other people? Karim Benzema. He's a French soccer player, and Ian, you are also French.
I mean, I'm not French technically, but I mean, I lived in France, and my dad was born in France.
I didn't even know your dad was born there.
Your dad was born in France?
Yeah, it was like, cause like my dad's dad like was in the military or something, and then he was like born in like this.
Was it weird? Was it weirder going to France or coming back from France? Like,
it was like
living.
I don't know, just like when you go to France, I mean, it's like always weird at the start, but then you start getting used to it, and then like when you come back to America, it's like so much different.
Is America just that much better?
We're just
so good.
No, France was pretty cool. I mean, but I liked France a lot, but I think the education system was a little weird because I skipped 2nd grade in France and did 3rd grade there, and then when I went back, I did 3rd grade again.
Well, happy birthday to Karim Benzema, the Frenchman. I kind of like French people. They're just so sassy and rude, right?
I know.
He's 31 years old.
Chris Angel's birthday.
Chris Angel.
That's big time.
Oh my goodness. Chris Angel used to be like huge. I haven't heard his name in forever.
Dude, who is Chris Angel in there?
It says he broke the record for appearing on television for more hours than any other magician.
What?
Yeah, he's pretty big, man.
I didn't know that.
He's just a huge magician. He appeared on like several talk shows to promote his magic, and I think for magicians, it's all about promotion. Like, it's not really about their actual magic. It's just about them talking about their magic.
I mean, how many magicians do you know? Other than
David
Chris
Copperfield.
Yeah, but can you name any other magician?
Chris Angel.
Not alive.
Houdini.
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller.
David Blatt, or like he's that guy who works like this. He like entertains celebrities, like David Blatt or Platt or something. He like stuck like a knife or like a really sharp needle in his like hand, like in front of like Conan and like Kanye and all of them. Like crazy.
I have no idea.
No clue.
Magic sort of died. Magic has died because everybody is so obsessed with the reality these days, in my opinion. Everybody just wants to know what the real thing is, so when they see magic they kind of think to themselves, no, I don't even care about the magic itself. I just care about how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And people are so aware now how magic works because of the internet and stuff, and you can just look it up.
Like, you can just post, if you post a good clip of someone doing magic on, say, Twitter, I'm sure the #1 comment will be explaining how he did it.
Right.
Like, people are internet sleuths. Plus, if you put on, like, Reddit or something,
Internet sleuths.
it's wild. These people on Reddit can figure out shit. Like,
Reddit
nobody's business.
Reddit is starting to become almost the best social media, in my opinion. If you even call it social media, I would call it social media, but
Yeah.
it's sort of the best social media. You can find anything and everything on there. It's the Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God Ian isn't too into Reddit.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been actually getting into more Reddit recently.
Oh dear. Ian kind of has an issue with anything involving anything on the computer. He's got that addictive personality where he finds something, oh baby, he's found something. Is that wrong to say?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
defend
kind of.
yourself.
I mean, I kind of did have like a Snapchat addiction, like, but like, yeah. I mean, I go on Instagram. I mean, it's like everyone like looks like going
I feel
through
like
this
Snapchat's
pages.
a bit different because when you're Snapchatting, you're actually communicating with somebody versus when you just go through Facebook or go through Instagram, you're just looking at other people.
Yeah.
So honestly, I would be fine. Like if I had a kid and my kid was addicted to social media, I'd prefer it to be Snapchat over any of them.
Yeah, but do
honest.
you want your kid being the type of person that just doesn't actually communicate with people at all when they snap? They just like send a pic of the ground and you say streaks, and that's the only thing they do.
Yeah, but
That's
how
the
many
worst.
people do that and don't get a single reply?
Well, yeah, they get responses, and then the entirety of their conversation when they're responding back and forth is straight up just like not pictures of themselves, plus not adding anything interesting to the conversation.
Yeah, but don't you think that's better than just scrolling through Facebook?
I guess.
I guess you could learn something on Facebook versus just Snapchat.
Yeah, but Facebook is a cancer right now.
Oh, jeez. Facebook is a wreck. Absolute wreck. I would be scared to go on Facebook right now because I get sucked in. It's just random videos after videos that people share because... And why do people even share so many videos? I don't get it.
Because moms are crazy, man.
Moms? How many moms do you actually follow
That's just
on
like,
Facebook?
I mean, I'm sure I've seen like my mom scrolling through. I don't follow maybe like 2, like my mom and like my aunt or something. But that's what Facebook is for her. It's just straight up video after video after video. It's not what it was originally designed to be.
That's my parents too. Definitely my parents too. My parents just hate Facebook at this point.
I just use Facebook to remember people's birthdays, but
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the birthdays. That's true.
pretty clutch.
That's actually kind of funny though. Like that's what everybody our generation even says for Facebook is they just use it for the birthdays. Which is pretty funny. But anyways, Chris Angel, Magic, who cares? Magic, I don't know. Do you guys even like Magic?
It's kind of interesting, like, I mean, yeah, I mean, like what we said earlier, I mean, and now everyone's just, like, fiending about, like, how to, like, to do these tricks, like, and uncovering them. I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, magicians just have to come up with, like, new tricks that no one has ever seen before, because...
Yeah. I don't like Magic. I just don't like it. Well, happy birthday to that man. He's 51. I was surprised. He looks pretty young. He used to have all the eye makeup and crap. I don't know if anybody looked him up, but he used to look insane. Let's see, who else? Anybody? Marlo Sokolov? I feel like I know that name, but I don't. Anybody? No. Who is this?
No, nobody interesting. Gary Cahill, another soccer player.
Soccer player. We love soccer here. Hold on.
There's a comedian. His name is Spoken Reasons. Shout out that guy.
Spoken Reasons.
Spoken Reasons.
That's a cool name.
Reasons?
Yeah, look it up.
Where? Oh, Spoken Reasons.
Spoken Reasons. Happy 30th to my boy.
Yeah.
Spoken Reasons.
The boy. He's got a nice smile. And he's got that butt chin going on. You know, the ladies love that shit.
Good old butt chin.
Well, happy birthday to all those folks. The next segment on our super special friendly podcast. I finally have friends, everybody. Applause. I'm gonna edit in applause because I finally have friends. The next segment. What's the point? We all love what's the point, and we love to find out what the point is. Or do we? What's the point? Today on What's the Point, we're going to talk about ASMR. ASMR.
This is a good topic to introduce because Ryan has never heard it before.
Ryan has never heard of ASMR, and
yeah, what is ASMR? I swear, once y'all start talking about it, I might be like, oh, I know what that is.
You probably will realize what ASMR is because
I think it stands for like automated sensory mediator response or something like that.
Okay, so we have the Wikipedia, the Britannica encyclopedia that Wikipedia is. It's the most correct thing on the internet. Thank God for Wikipedia. ASMR, autonomous sensory meridian response. Who comes up with these things? The definition for Ryan here: it's an experience characterized by a static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine.
Yeah, like it's like people like whisper and like do all this like bubble, like pop like bubble sheets and stuff, and like just like I don't know, just like it's like a tingling sensation, like it feels good. Like,
do we want to play some ASMR really quick? Just to show you what it is. Do you want to hear
let's
it?
See it. Let's see
so
it.
Basically, it's sort of an auditory thing, and it's weird sounds, like very weird and honestly very sensual. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of sensuality here.
It's like someone's whispering right in your ear.
I'm gonna pull one up on my phone, and I'm not sure. It said your scalp and your upper spine.
Yeah.
Do you listen to ASMR?
I listen to like versions of ASMR. I don't type in ASMR. Like I like listening to like chiropractor like exams and stuff like.
You listen to chiropractor exams? Yeah,
or like where people doing chiropractors.
What the
heck? It's really good ASMR.
But you said it's really good ASMR. Is it really bad ASMR?
No, okay, sorry. I don't like type in, like I don't search for ASMR, but like chiropractic videos are a sort, like can be a version of like ASMR for me.
Okay, so it's typically sort of like a hot chick, right? Just doing something that like makes you get tingles. Mm-hmm. I don't know why it's always a hot chick, but it usually is.
To get more views.
It's just, yeah.
For the thumbnail.
Honestly, these days, it's just for the views. You gotta be a hot chick if you want any views. So this is what it is. See, it's just like really strange because...
Dude, that sounds so sexual.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
That is very
because
weird.
You can hear every single breath they take. It's honestly very frustrating, in my opinion, to listen to this.
I mean, it's not trying to be sexual. It's just...
Here's a comb over a microphone. I quite hate that. Yeah, so... I'm not a fan. Ian, you just like a fan of that?
I listen to stuff like that before I go to bed. Yeah, because like it helps relax you. Because I don't know, like for me personally, like I can't go to sleep right away, so I have to like do something like just to like relax me or something. So
I feel like there's definitely good kinds of ASMR. I feel like that was a bad one.
Yeah.
See, there's different motives for listening to ASMR. There's like sensual motives, and then there's soothing motives almost. So if you listen to like somebody who's soothing and a monk who's telling you motivation or something that's said in a deep way, that's like turn the mic up kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's definitely different than what most ASMR is, which is just like a hot chick trying to like please you or some BS like that.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of getting bigger though, but yeah, I don't like those type of ASMR videos.
I saw there's people who do ASMR streams, like live streams now. How about that? I would not think anybody could have a job just doing weird sounds into a mic. I guess that's kind of what this is, but that's just beyond.
Yeah, they make actual money off of doing that for people. Probably get like millions of views, right? The videos on YouTube have like at least 1 million each.
Yeah,
that's decent money.
Mm-hmm.
So Ian, when you do it, do you get like a tingling sensation at all?
Yeah, it's like I don't usually feel it on the scalp or anything, but like on your arm, it's like kind of getting like goosebumps and stuff, and just like a tingling sensation. But
it says tingling sensation on the skin, so I think you defined it pretty well. There's different categories though. There's videos and just recording, I think. There's apparently scientific commentary on it. Early history goes back to animal grooming though, when monkeys used to groom each other's scalps. So that might have done something with sort of our adaptation.
What, like the monkeys did it for ASMR?
Yeah,
or
so
we
like
just
the monkeys would use it as a form of bonding, like picking away the little bugs and stuff out of their fur. And I guess over time we've adapted from monkeys, obviously, so we might still have some sort of thing where we like the little tingle or like some with our heads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just depends on person because a bunch of people hate this kind of stuff. So,
people hate this kind of stuff.
I mean, yeah. If you don't get like the tingling sensations, like why the hell am I watching this? Yeah, it's just annoying.
Like the comb thing was pretty irritating to me.
Mm-hmm.
But that could be like the best thing ever for somebody else. That's funny. It's an art form. And it says, in contemporary art, British artist Lucy Clout's single-channel video, Shrugging Offing, oh dear, made for exhibition in March of 2013. It uses the model of online ASMR broadcasts as the basis for a work exploring the female body. Oh my gosh. So, wow. Pop culture's gotten really sexual these days. You can just put anything sexual up for exhibition as like art, period.
Straight up.
You could put like 2 hanging balls. Like just 2 hanging balls from the ceiling. It's like the most revolutionary thing ever.
Hey man, that's modern art, boy.
Amen to that. Okay, well, what's the point of ASMR? I guess if you like feel ASMR, then it's like good, and
I suggest you listen to one ASMR video before you go to bed tonight.
Yeah, just go try it out. It might help you relax or something. I'm definitely more of a meditation kind of person. I'm not a fan of, somebody else doing something to you to relax you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm more of like a personal kind of like you have to control your own mind. So I don't know if I don't really like it that much. But I guess, to each its own. If it floats your boat, it does. You just listen to it before you sleep.
Yeah, I don't listen to it to learn anything. It helps relaxes my body, and yeah.
Okay, well, that was ASMR. And next category, we are going to talk about dreams. And I'm not sure you two are the most proficient dreamers, which is interesting. Do you guys dream regularly?
Yeah, I dream pretty much every night. I try to write them down, but half the time I forget. I have a pretty decent log going.
It's a good have a dream log.
Not that detailed, but general themes of my dreams I write down.
So you probably remember a lot of dreams. Or a decent amount.
Yeah,
like almost
a
every
decent
night?
amount. I dream pretty much every night, but I probably only write it down like a third of the time.
Right. Ian, do you have any sort of dream journal?
No, I don't keep a dream journal.
But do you dream?
I do dream. And I used to have like really bad dreams, like nightmares, but then I learned how to like kind of like control my dreams and like change the circumstances in my dreams and like make it better.
Really?
Wow, that's crazy.
And like
That's pretty bold. You control your dreams?
Yeah, like sometimes, and if like you're in a nightmare or something, you can like convince yourself like to scream in the dream, and then you like wake up. It's like, oh, holy shit! Like, where am I?
Really?
But, yeah.
You convince yourself how to scream?
Yeah. I don't really have bad dreams anymore.
That's interesting because personally, I struggle to control my dreams, and like I want to control my dreams, so I have to keep a dream journal. So like I'm like more awake.
Do you just write? Do you just like write down like details of the dream, or like
Yeah.
what you want to get out of it? Like, is there like a hidden message or something?
No. It's more like Ryan said, where the dream is easier to remember, and like if I'm remembering dreams more, then I'm able to dream more. Because dreams in general for me are good. Like I don't have nightmares ever, and I would never be in like a situation where I need to scream to wake myself up. But I feel like keeping a journal is like helps me control it more. I'm surprised you say you can just control it.
I mean,
That's wild.
yeah, I mean,
Because most people can't.
really?
Yeah, most people can't just like go into a dream and then just control it.
I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. You ever had a choice in a dream, like about whether you want to do something, and then
No, I've had choices, and what I think you're confusing your control versus how you act normally. Like if somebody asks you a question and you answer in your dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just more of your subconscious answering for you.
Yeah, rather you're not choosing it yourself. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, a little bit, but
Is that how it is, or is that like personally, if I could control my dream, I like change everything. Like I make everything like a black hole. Like I would go fly, and I would go, turn the world upside down, start walking.
it's more like a path for me. Like, it's weird. It's like if I'm dreaming something I really like, and then I can just kind of like keep it going, and like
You can just keep it going
kinda, yeah.
on purpose.
Just keep. I don't know. It's just weird. Just keep dreaming of new things, dude. Yo, what up?
Hold on, we can pause it. Do you want Andrew to join?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we got.
What's it called? Joe.
Okay, we have. All right, we have a new guest, a fresh guest. He's good looking. His last name's Nelson, and his first name's Andrew.
Yep.
Andrew, where's your head at?
Oh, that's an interesting question. It's not really anywhere right now.
It's nowhere.
It's nowhere. Well, it's in this room. But...
We're gonna try to get your mind wrapped around these dreams.
Okay.
We've been talking about dreams. We've been talking about controlling dreams.
Okay.
Ian proclaims to himself that he controls all of his dreams. And personally, I think that's BS. I think that it's more of his subconscious.
No, haven't had a bad dream ever since I could control my dreams.
I don't have bad
So-
dreams either. It just, you don't have them anymore. You grow out of it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, just because you don't have a bad dream doesn't necessarily mean you control your dreams.
But you can make a choice in your dream.
And every time that choice is to whether or not it's going to be a good dream or a bad dream, I make choices in my dreams all the time. It's not,
Yeah.
they're never bad dreams.
Like, everybody has choices in their dream. That's because there's just choices in normal life, and your dreams are a representation of your normal life. And when you choose certain things, when you choose a certain option, it's more like your subconscious making the decision.
I don't know. I just feel like in the context of my dream, and like I can like do something different than what I was originally supposed to do. Like I can like take in a different path, if that makes any sense. But
Pick a different. Do you know what he's saying, Andrew?
Well, personally, I don't really find myself dreaming too often, but when I do notice some like choices that come up. But I mean, I feel very passive in my dreams. I don't feel very involved. I just feel like I'm elsewhere watching in on what's happening. So I don't think I have influence on what happens in my dreams outside of the whole narrative.
Yeah, screw you, Ian.
I guess
Ian's wrong.
Guess I'm the only active dreamer here.
I guess so.
Well, no, personally, I've been starting to become lucid in my dreams. Last night, like my last dream I was having, we were at a golf course. Me and my friends from Mercer, we were at a golf course playing golf, and there was just this little chip shot onto the green, just like a little chip out of the little gully, you know, just a little bump and run, as they say. And I sort of realized, I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. I'm dreaming. It's like that realization when you're in a dream, like, whoa, I'm dreaming. And then I cut out every section of grass in between here and the hole, and I like perfectly placed it next to the hole. And I knew it was a lucid dream, and I knew I was awake in the dream because I took that situation. I was like, how am I going to make this really cool and interesting? Because I'm awake, I literally cut the entire ground out from under me, in between my shot and the hole, and I like made it just like a void, because I thought it would be like super cool if I like chipped the shot onto the green and there's like nothing in between it. So it's like those kinds of things that I believe are like what makes a dream lucid and makes you wake up. It's like, do you have situations like that where you're physically,
Like,
or not
alter the
physically, where you're
landscape.
mentally thinking, how am I going to change the situation, and then you just change it to something like crazy because you think it's cool? Like, do you do that?
I mean, I don't think I've done that where I completely like change everything. I was just like, I don't know, like it's like I'm doing something with someone, and then if something like is bad or something, then I can just steer it into like a different direction. I don't know, and just keep it going. But I don't like actually like
okay.
Yeah, like go somewhere completely different.
This actually is a kind of good point for anybody listening and who's like experimenting with dreams now that I've been talking about it. There's actually a really big difference between what Ian's thinking and what I'm thinking. And it's actually just the word lucidity. It's when you're actually awake. And a lot of people think that their choices in their dreams are subconscious choices. And they don't even know it's subconscious. They just think it's normal, right? You thought it was...
I thought it was like active.
You thought you were actually making decisions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, versus... you know, having a role in your dream and actually changing things is like a big difference. And a lot of people, you know, think the way you do. But keeping a dream journal, like Ryan said, and Ryan actually might have some like weird experiences now that he does keep a dream journal. And obviously he does, because we talked about it a little bit beforehand. But he probably does, because when you write down your dreams, you start to think about it more, and the dreams become more of a reality to you. And do you feel that way about writing your dreams down?
I mean, it helps me see the different types of scenarios when like certain people pop up and reoccur in my dreams. Things like that. It's super weird. When I was in Germany, I actually had a dream with you guys, all three of you, in the
I've
room.
had dreams with everybody here.
Yeah, I had dreams with you guys. You guys flew to Berlin, because I was in Berlin at the time, and then we flew back to Washington, D.C. We were like sitting on the Lincoln Memorial, and then I flew back straight from there.
Wow.
That was like the most... that was super random. It was just us three.
Have you been to D.C.? You visited
Yeah,
DC?
yeah. So it's like usually my dreams are places that like important places that I've been, and like some person in my life is in that dream, but I'm usually not interacting with them for the most part. Like Ian, I had a dream that your dad was in Mexico, like climbing up this little pyramid thing that I climbed up one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy.
interesting. But well, if you didn't know, you can only see people in your dreams that you've seen in real life before. You can't literally create somebody's face.
No, that does happen, but I don't.
No, you can't. I promise.
Dude, I've seen like I had a dream.
You don't know it.
I had a dream a couple of weeks ago that was like an entirely new story with people that like I don't think I've ever met or that I don't know personally. Maybe I've seen their faces before, but
yeah, no, I'm serious. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost confident you can't create a face in your dream. Like, and honestly, it kind of makes sense because you can't create a face that doesn't look like someone. I mean, think of how many people there are on
I mean, I can imagine a face right now. Can you not imagine in your head a face of some random person that you've never seen in your life? I could, like...
But would you imagine that in your dream? I'm not sure that you do. Like, because it's your subconscious, and your subconscious doesn't... For you to create that image, you have to work. Like, your brain literally has to work. And when you're in a dream, it's more of your subconscious at work, and it's not like you're creating something. It's more like your subconscious bringing something to the surface.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like...
It's weird.
I feel like you're able to do that, though.
I don't know. I'm a doubter.
Yeah, I'm gonna introduce something new at dreams. Also, another what's the point?
Oh, what's the
point? You ever heard of Deja Reve?
Deja Reve.
Go ahead and Google it.
Man.
Is it when you have deja vu and it's just a dream?
It's like you feel like at some random moment, like during the day, like all of a sudden you're like, wow, I felt like this exact moment happened in a dream that I had previously.
What?
Just Google it. It's like, it's a thing that is like, I swear it's happened to me before. Like you have like certain snippets of a dream, or not necessarily of a dream that you'll remember, but like certain snippet, maybe like 3 or 4 seconds long.
What is it called again?
Deja Reve, R-E-V-E.
Deja Reve.
Reve, I don't know.
Reve?
Just look at the go to the Reddit article about it.
Okay, there's
not
Reddit.
article, but Reddit thread.
We've determined that Reddit is the Wikipedia of
Reddit is the
videos.
place to go. Absolutely.
Yeah, Andrew, I know you're a big Reddit user.
Huge.
Anybody else have experiences or have experienced Deja Reve? I searched it up and apparently it's called Deja Reve. It's basically a weird anomaly where you think and believe you have dreamed something at the exact same time you see it. Something completely at random. They say, I think, not an expert on it. But here's the thing, as they say. I dreamed it and knew long before actually seeing the object and actively searched for it. How does that even work? So wait, what is this person searched for something they saw in their dream?
Yeah, what happens with them? Just read the story and then make it easier.
Even if most people...
starting with an example.
An example of when this happened to me was when I was 11 or 12. Can't quite remember. I dreamt of a red Lego block. It seemed strange to me at the time since I was never into Lego. Oh, that's weird. So they just like... Huh. So I guess your dreams are not necessarily just what you are thinking about normally.
Just keep reading.
Shortly after that, I received a Lego set for Christmas. I remember I was assembling the set when I was called to dinner. I sat up, went to eat, ate, and came back to my desk and continued building. As I was sitting down at my desk, I saw it. The exact same frame from my dream. I saw it for only a split second, and that was all it took for the waves of this weird emotion to plummet into every inch of my conscience.
Yeah, dude, I swear that has happened to me before.
You've had that happen?
It's like certain frames. I think the top comment on this says it's kind of like a GIF. Like it's like a 2 to 3 second frame of some random thing. Like say I dreamed that I was sitting right here in front of you talking to you, and then like all of a sudden that event happens, and I'm like, it's a weird feeling.
You don't
it's
think
like,
that you've actually experienced it before and forgot about it?
No, I don't think so. I believe what this person is saying. Like, if you dream of like I don't have specific examples. Like, I really, really wish I could. If I do have another one, I'll probably try to write it down. But it's a thing that happens to a lot of people.
I actually do have a specific example of this.
Really?
Which is kind of strange. And I'll tell the story and then I'll say my opinion on it. When I was little, I would get new shoes before going to school, beginning of the school, get new clothes, get new shoes. And so I got these shoes from Kohl's. They're pretty fly. They're like strap on or something. They're like the sickest things. Blue, blue and gray, my favorite two colors. Go Norcross Blue Devils, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Got the shoes. We went home. And I think I had put the shoes somewhere because I wanted to keep them safe until school started. I just wanted them fresh. I wanted them clean. I was like in 5th grade at the point. And eventually I, was going about my business. This was about 2 weeks beforehand. The next week or so, I was going about my business. I didn't really think about the shoes because I was saving them for the first day. I wanted to look fresh as hell for the first day. And so I ended up forgetting where I put the shoes. And my mom was freaking out. Like, my mom was pissed because we just bought these new shoes and we had no idea where they were. And I had no idea. There was no way I could remember where I put them. But I knew I put them somewhere. And then about, the week before school started, I'm not sure if it was due to stress because my mom was freaking out or I was freaking out, but I had a dream. And in the dream, nothing else happened before or after. It was just like you said. It was like a quick little clip. It was like a GIF or GIF, if you wanna say that.
Oh man,
that's the wrong way.
We'll save that debate for a little later. But I was having the dream, and it was like this little 3-second, 2-second clip, if I can remember it now. It was so long ago. I was in 5th grade, and it was sort of like me opening my drawer and looking in the drawer, and I saw my shoes. And I woke up almost right after. It felt like I dreamed that right at the end of the night, and I woke up and I was like, I really wonder if that's actually where I put my shoes. And so I wandered over to my desk, pulled the drawer open, and my shoes were there.
So were the shoes in like the same exact spot in the drawer?
They were in the same spot. I almost recreated.
Yeah, you recreate the frame of your dream. Like that exact thing happens.
But now that I'm thinking about it, is that situation in my head in the dream because I had put the shoes in there originally and closed it.
Yeah.
And then my subconscious is making the situation into something else.
I mean, possibly. I really don't know how to explain this thing. Like, there's some, like, crazy implications for this. Like, if you could actually dream ahead of things that happen, like, what does that mean? Like,
well, that's the scary part, in my opinion. People act on their dreams and, like, blow places up with a bomb or something. Or, like, I had a dream that there's books inside my mailbox, like, ancient texts that would, like, teach me how to, like, be like the best human in existence, and they were like hidden in my mailbox, and I've been like so tempted to go and like look and like break apart my mailbox to see if these books are in there. I don't, I know almost for a fact they're not, but Deja Reve might say that there are books in my mailbox. So it's like, how do I keep myself from acting on it? It's kind of weird. Like, if everybody act on every dream they had, we would be a nightmarish society. Maybe it's bad that people dream in the first place. Do you think? Bad? Good?
No. I mean, doesn't dreaming, does it relax you at all? Are there any health benefits to dreaming? I feel like people that dream are probably healthier than people that don't. No basis behind that, but
their minds are
show
more
me
active.
The facts.
I feel like your minds are sharper.
Their minds are more active and their subconscious is working.
I think
honestly, I think people who dream a lot and people who lucid dream have a better grasp on reality.
I think they might be more like imaginative or more open-minded. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I went years without ever remembering if I dreamt. I mean, obviously I probably did dream, but
Do you dream now?
Every once in a while, like the other day I had a dream, but like actually 2 days ago, my dad told me, like, as I was falling asleep at like midnight or something, like I was gonna go to sleep about that time, and my dad told me what I had to do the next day. He told me like paint something outside, and I had a dream that I painted the wrong thing. And I woke up like terrified.
What?
I woke up and I was like,
what was
I
the thing? What did you
everything.
draw?
It was just like, well, it was just, I just had to like touch up a piece on the outside of our house. And I dreamt that I painted like the actual like siding on our house instead of like the wooden piece around it. And it was completely opposite of what I was doing. And it threw me off. And I just woke up like all like freaking out. And then once I woke up, I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then throughout the day, I was all paranoid. I was like, I'm gonna paint just this, and I'm gonna be fine, and that's that. But yeah,
Well, it caused you a little bit of stress then.
it did. It actually did. It was pretty.
Well, that's
interesting.
That's kind of like the bad situation where dreams can go. I guess Ian doesn't have any bad dreams. Do your dreams stress you ever?
Not really. It's just
You don't wake up and you feel like more tired? Because some nights I dream so much that I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. That's kind of weird.
I think that's just because you're not supposed to wake up while you're right in the middle of REM sleep, right?
Yeah.
Like you're more tired if you wake up in the middle of a sleep cycle. You're supposed to wake up at the like once you're done dreaming, because that's sometimes when I nap I dream. That's always wild because you don't usually get a good rest.
Yeah.
Because if you dream while you're napping and then you just wake up, so say I sleep for like, how long is a sleep cycle? You should probably
Is
know
it
this.
90 minutes?
You study this in
90 or
school?
180.
90 about 90 minutes.
Yeah,
for
90 minutes. So
120.
say you take like an hour-long nap, you won't be able to go through the whole sleep cycle,
Right.
and the odds are you're going to wake up in the middle of a dream if you are dreaming, and that kind of messes with you. Yeah.
Do you guys ever have like reoccurring dreams?
Yeah, I've had recurring dreams. I couldn't say what they are, but I definitely go to the same place a lot. And that might be like Ryan was saying, like going to important places and stuff. It's usually places I've been.
Yeah.
like I've been in my backyard a lot in my dreams.
Me too.
Maybe France somewhere.
But then again, I've definitely been to places I don't recognize. And I definitely see people I don't recognize. So it's like, dreams are like almost just random. It's like a shuffle. But when they align, it's sort of the craziest thing you can ever see sometimes.
I used to have this reoccurring dream. I would get it every once in a while, and it would be, all I remember is like a pretty high level overview of what it was. It was kind of like a painting of my backyard. That's where like the setting was, but it was more exotic than that. And there was like a bridge over like a tiny little creek. Yeah, there was like a little bridge, and I just remember like running around, like playing around outside, and then I would get chased by this huge bee, and I'm terrified of bees, so like I would always just like, you know, I was like freaking out, and then eventually I always know I would like try to outrun this bee or whatever, and eventually it would sting me, and I promise I would wake up and it would always sting me in the back. I would wake up and I felt the pain in my back.
Is that why you don't like bees?
Well, I don't know. I that's too.
Your bee dreams.
That's too in depth for
making
me.
you scared.
But I would wake up and I felt like I got stung, only for like a few seconds. But it, like, the pain felt so real. Obviously it wasn't, but it was crazy.
Man, I kind of hate dreaming sometimes.
I know.
But I love it. And that's why I write my dreams down, because it's honestly just fun to go back and look at them.
Yeah.
And definitely if you're trying to dream more and remember them, write them down. Just a quick little note. That's all you have to do. Well, that's our portion of Can You Dream It for now. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with you.
Elongated.
That's why he got fired from his own company. Makes sense.
We gotta light up the sign when we're live, Andrew.
Of course.
The Joe Show.
I like that.
My parents got it from a white elephant gift.
I like that a lot.
So
Those are cool.
they have like cucumbers and, you know, other emojis, flame
All the
emojis.
emojis.
They got all of them. Well, we're back. The show's just about to end, but I wanted to ask you guys a quick question. What's your favorite candy? Big question. This matters to me. This could change our friendship forever.
Twizzlers.
You're safe. You are
Respectable.
safe for that. I respect a Twizzler man. The cherry Twizzler.
Yeah, you ever had Twizzler bites?
Those things are revolutionary.
Those things are amazing. I keep them in my car pretty much at all times. It's nice and convenient. You grab a little handful of Twizzler bites.
Oof,
It's great. It is great.
Yes, the bites though are like they're the perfect chewiness, and they're like tougher to chew than normal Twizzlers, but they have the same perfect flavor. I swear.
It's amazing.
Twizzlers are my thing. They're not that great.
Oh wow.
Well, what do you like,
Okay,
Ken?
Ian, what is it for you?
Yeah, Sour Patch gummy worms are the best.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, those are
Sour
good.
Patch gummy worms?
Or just sour gummy worms. But I like Sour Patch watermelon and all that stuff.
Okay.
For me, it's just like any type of gummy, you know. If it's gummy and, you know, probably sour, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to tear it apart. I love those things.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Like, Ryan, would you pick a Twizzler over that right now?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, those are really good.
No, those are good.
They're really good. We got some Airheads,
they're Airheads
Extreme.
Extremes, yeah. I personally, I'm with Andrew. I like anything gummy. If I had to pick one though, I would have to pick Sour Patch Watermelon.
Yeah. Let's go.
Because they're the most sugary and the most detrimental to your health. And if I'm gonna eat candy, to be honest with you, man, I'm trying to screw myself over.
That's what we're aiming for.
Trying to screw myself over as much as possible. But if you didn't know, I think there was a study that showed people these days are way more into the sour and like chewy flavors versus back in the old days it was all about chocolate.
Dude, yeah, there's two types of people. There's the gummy sour people and the chocolate people, and I'm glad we all made the right choice.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think people these days are doing the right thing with the gummies. All right, but that's gonna do it for us today. Here, I like that saying us. That's gonna do it for us today. Not me. It's us. Thank you, Andrew, Ryan, and Ian, for joining us here on the podcast. Any last remarks?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Andrew's on here for like 20 minutes.
I know.
All right, well, I want to thank you again. I want to thank everybody for listening. Make sure to share the podcast with all your friends, family, and foes. I don't care if they're your enemy. I don't care if they're your boss. I need you to put the podcast down in front of them and just let them ride. Let them enjoy. Like the podcast. Do what you have. You know, I don't even care if you like it. Just get it out there. People need to hear what we have to say. People need to hear Ian's Subway dream. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not sure. I regret saying that now.
You need to do like an extreme, like uncensored version. Like,
Extreme yeah, I don't know about it. Ian, that's kind of just... That's wishful thinking on your hand. But, anyways, thank you for listening again. We're going to end it right here. Goodbye. Goodbye.